Hello guys, yet another poison. We are into spinal poisons. So Strychnos, Nux, Vomica and Gelsemium are spinal poisons. This is a spinal poison. And why I am calling spinal poison, you will understand in the mechanism of action. Right. So starting off with this Strychnos, Nux, Vomica is also called as Cuchilla. Cuchilla. Right. Cuchilla. So Cuchilla seeds are basically called as dog's bottom seeds. Right, and Quackers bottom seeds, right? These are Cuchilla seeds, and if these are intact, they are non-poisonous. But if they are crushed, they are very dangerous. If they are crushed, they are fatal, right? And the fruits are basically oranges, white fruits, oranges fruits, white pulp is there basically. Uh, oranges fruits and basically every fruit has about 4 to 5 seeds. Okay, so 4 to 5 seeds are there inside the fruit. So these are about the plant aspects, so we don't need to go into much detailed. In textbooks many things are there, but these are the minimum things which you have to remember, right? And active principle, basically we our the work of toxicologists are basically finding the active principles, and the active principles are three, right? Strychnine, the most you can say important one. Strychnine, okay, brucine and loganin. This loganin is a glycoside, and these are basically alkaloids. Okay, and mechanism of action, this basically acts on anterior horn cells of spinal cord. That's why it is called spinal poison, anterior horn cells. Okay, so strychnine is basically acting on anterior horn cells and is glyc inhibiting glycine from Renso cells. Renso cells you must have read in physiology, right? So we have something called Renso cells. If you don't know, then do go and read. Inhibit glycine release from Renso cells, and due to this, there is increased muscle contraction. Control is basically lost. This glycine is basically controlling the muscle contraction power. Okay, so if this is lost, then muscle contraction, many stimulus are there, and many muscle contraction increases, right? So strychnine poisoning is resembling tetanus resembles tetanus. Okay, this resembles tetanus. And now we come to what are the signs and symptoms. If I talk about the signs and symptoms, the basic thing is that it causes seizures. Which seizures? Conscious seizures. It causes conscious seizures because it cannot cross blood brain barrier. Okay, and due to this basically conscious seizures occur, right? So Strychnos, Nux, Vomica is causing muscle involvement, and there is a muscle relaxation between the convulsions. So this type of convulsions occur, muscle contraction is there, then relaxation period, then contraction, then relaxation period. Okay, so intermittent muscle contractions, which is not seen in tetanus. Contractions, okay, and this intermittent contractions is not seen in tetanus. Okay, this is not seen in tetanus. This is there. Then second thing is that it causes rhizus sardonicus. Okay, the grinning, facial muscle spasm. This is basically facial muscle spasm, and eyeball protrudes, right? Protrudes. Okay, and the positions of body. Okay, body positions are there. So some body positions are there. Body positions. So we have opisthotonous position, the person is elevated like this in a bow shaped opisthotonous. If you want, you can search the picture opisthotonous. Then there is a forward bending of a person. Okay, this person bends forward. So this is called emprosthotonous. And also the person bends laterally, lateral bend. This is called as pleurosthotonous. Okay, so opisthotonous, emprosthotonous and pleurosthotonous are basically the bendings, or you can say postures seen in that. Okay, and how to treat it? Anticonvulsants you can do to control convulsions. Anticonvulsants like barbiturates, benzodiazepines and all. Gastric lavage is usually not done. Because if it is done, then it can stimulate seizures or convulsions. So gastric lavage is usually not done, but anticonvulsants can be given, and supportive management you have to do. The special box which I want to tell you is that what are the autopsy findings or post-mortem findings you write. What are the PM findings? So we have early rigor mortis, because muscle contractions are going on continuously. So muscle ATP is depleted early. So early rigor mortis. Then due to excess muscle contraction, there is post-mortem caloricity. And due to this poison, there is another property, that is delayed putrefaction of body. The decomposition or putrefaction of the body is delayed after death, right? So this forms the base of our post-mortem findings of Strychnos nux vomica, and this much you have to remember minimum about Strychnos nux vomica. Thank you. Let's meet in next version.